makes it deceptive, right? Because all you have to do is let your creep die, and all of a sudden you get 2 more shards. So it's like it's a trick play, basically.
It's going to happen again. If Sumail can get the Searing Chains off, they've got 4 stuns available. Here goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bramble Maze is up, trying to create space, but Miracle will go down to Sumail. Now Misery wants to do the damage into Kuro, put the Penitence onto him, using that set of Tormentor to chase down the Dark Willow. It's no boots versus high movement speed. Hadouken's off cooldown. 1 more Golem stun, doesn't actually have it off cooldown for the moment, but Kuro... It's
going to be a little hard to kill him, but I think
Crit's actually here to fight too. Kuro came down, trying to get involved, but putting the Bramble Maze down, he'll go into the Shadow Run. And Misery and Crit, they are staying with him. They're staying with the Dark Willow. She's got a little bit of extra space. Sumail gets caught in the trap. Here's just snowball forward. So Crit will finish the job.
And that's basically what you do afterwards. If you can't kill the Timber Saw, you just go for the support. And now it's going to make Curl probably again tries to delay Sumail getting things done, but looking kind of hard.
They got the Troll Trap up on top. Miracle in real trouble. The Centaur follow up. There's shards to block him in.
Wow.
And this is one of the worst games we've seen from Miracle in a while. 5 minutes getting already 3 deaths to this Timbersaw. A better decision when the supports move in. They know there's 2 of them on top lane once more. Kuro, what do you really want to do here? Matama can at least battle against Crit if he's got some extra movement speed. It's the rabbit, but cannot close the distance.
Killing the tower would be a huge advantage for EG now. Kind of similar to last game, but I don't see these heroes catching up nearly as fast as something like an anti-mage can.
Yep. Centaur stomps over on the Bear. Matama starts his run. And there's your shards. Bear will come back, but the Bramble Mage from Kuro creates space for Matama. But then again, Sumail brought along inside the snowball. The combination of fire and ice really working for EG on the north. Both GH as well as mind control. But the top lane, they just keep going. Kuro, you can maze it up. Stunned, held in position, won't take the damage, but cannot escape from this. Surrounded on all sides, Team Liquid, they have just lost this top lane so hard.
Misery's doing this with Farmia. And this was one of his heroes back in the day. Yep. In Sumail's peak period, it was one of them.
That 5 to strike. It's going to be so difficult to run out of this one. Miracle. He's got 17 one-China, needs the space. The Bramble Maze is there, but not enough support. In fact, now aggressive Spirit. Sumail jumps forward, looking for Kuro. Can't close the distance easily. Kuro's damage. He held on to that for a... That's the scary thing. Looks like Kuro is sending it out, so they're not going to send him back yet. He hasn't burnt enough life in order to do that. Miracle is going to start the creep skip, and there's your TP. On the way over. So snowball forward. They got blocked Miracle in position. The slider fit Searing Chains. Absolutely perfect. And there's enough magical damage from Fear that Miracle should be able to tick out from this. And in fact, he will do exactly that. Sumail will take the kill.
Needs to barely survive and turn things around. That's how Liquid gets back in this game.
Matama is right underneath the Radiant Observer Ward. Crit was just waiting at his time for Sumail to move over. TP support is on the way. They've already flipped off the Lone Druid. Savage Roar making it difficult for Sumail, but nowhere near impossible. Sleight of Fist jumps around. Kuro and Mind Control came as quickly as they could, but it was already too late. Time goes on too.
That's true, but they do have Boots of Travel Ember Spirit, which send back. In a lot of ways, you could look at that kind of like a coddle. Another benefit to having Ember Spirit.
To get the hell out of here. 4-star up the hill will be the way to save him. And starts the TP. They 4-star against the snowball. It'll still connect. Crit came a long way in, however. Underneath the prime, extra life there for GH, but Sumail so strong, so much damage, especially when he gets that hood out first. And they can move on to Miracle. It's now 12-0 in favor of Evil Geniuses.
And definitely able to chase him down.
3 position in this game. Like, right now, he's gotten so much money, you would be easily saying he's just had a really successful rotation with the 2. Miracle, trapped inside the shards for the moment, wants to be able to tip a chain away, does not have enough life to survive long enough, even with the Hood of Defiance triggered.
It's just the same thing all game. Sumail
stops out easy a little bit lower.
He's just
the clap from Roshan's not helping. Kuro, is he going to bramble and attempt to terrorize this? There's your jump in! EG, they're all running out of the pit! Kuro, he's attacking the one TC, almost got the kill! He could have gone for Roshan! He had the choice! He tried to get the life stealer and almost succeeded. Got
them all to leave the pit, but a little too early. Roche hadn't quite fallen yet.
Plus the levels that came along with it. He's getting a lot of money from this top lane, continuously pressuring him with the illuminate from the trees. It doesn't matter if the Bear doesn't get the last hits for the money.
Ooh, they're gonna find Dark Willow here. Oh, he doesn't see.
Oh boy.
Must have been looking somewhere else. Gets caught. No Shadow Realm, and that's an instant death. They'll try pressuring the tower at least.
Are they actually gonna try and fight up on top?
Just all worried about movement speed right now.
So Sumail, he's chasing GH. GH 4 stops up, another Spirit jump over. GH, the side of fifth Searing Chains will get him. Very optimistic TP away to safety. Hence it doesn't work, but on bottom lane, Mind Control now has a full Solar Crest available. He's looking at Misery. So it starts it up. Still has forced up, so even with the slow from Fear, he can still move around. The Bears is coming in through the rear. And okay, so is Arteezy right onto Matumberman. He'll move his attention over towards the Bear. That's so much swipe damage from Arteezy. Dying to an entire wave, so you have now walked to the top lane. But it can all pan out if you can get the kill on GH. Side of Fist, holding the Searing Chains, wants to ensure that GH just can't TP out, and there's your 4-star. No TP, GH realizes he's dead.
Perfectly looking for the split pushing support items. Dark Willow is super poverty right now. Coddle is their farm support, who's not necessarily the best teamfight gank hero. It's more of like map control and stuff. And look at this, they can just instantly.
Goodbye, Kuro.
That's like support Tusk dealing half HP damage with an ultimate. That almost never happens from Walrus Punch. So
in one of the top tier teams that are out there, and we're kind of getting the answer to all of this. Bottom lane, Miracle. He's in trouble. Searing Chain starts his TP very quickly, but the snowball will cancel out the TP. And that's a big kill. No Timbersaw for 52 seconds. They needed his Chakram to keep the high ground defense going, and EG
stop them in the mid lane necessarily.
Sumail has an Invis rune too. Like, depending on Matumberman's timing, which it will be a savage roll, and Sumail dodges it with a slider fist. He still needs half a second to get the distance, to get the return off. It will not happen, however. There is a resummon on the Bear. Not something you want to be burning before a team fight.
Good successful first gank on the Bear, and high ground time, I think.
GH has the Aghanim Scepter. So you still got another 3 minutes 20 seconds until daytime.
Man, they want to go high ground so hard, but there's just never any creeps there. They just keep blasting them away. Miracle moving to the bot lane, push out that wave. They have to keep playing this game. Push out a lane, sometimes in a dangerous way. Also that it makes it harder for EG to hit buildings.
Well, if he's giving it a shot, and that's Viper Strike onto Mind Control. Damn, he's really tanky, sitting on the front line with the Bramble down. EG trying to be careful about retreating out, but they still do heavy damage to the tier 3 tower, so bit by bit, they'll be able to get through this.
Earn him up, get him some heals, and then next creep wave they're going to do the same thing. Hit as long as they can, pop Rage towards the end of this when his HP gets a bit low, and then take the tower. Instantly rages off the blinding light.
Fortification has to be burned by Team Liquid, as Bristleback forced after way to safety. Even Miracle with the whirling dance, trying to keep Arteezy down low, but the jump hit. Woo, that was quick.
Playing with him. But he just wants to buy time, and he gets it done. Tower's gone. Half HP on Arteezy, uses Rage, and now he's still got Aegis. Yeah,
even if you do catch him, like, you've still got the armlet toggle. You've got a lot of problems. Sumail's going to TP down towards the bottom. The Lone Draw Bear was pushing this one out. They are getting a small trade-off. Miracle. Anyone got a 4-star available? Right now he's trapped inside the shark with no safety to come his way. Reactive armor charges. They are holding onto it, and there's your disengaged. The terrorize from Kuro, creating space, but they've lost their Timbersaw. Arteezy, the English Immortally. All of all this. They haven't lost anybody yet. For Evil Jesus, just the Aegis and the Immortal. They want to keep going. They want to keep it flawless. 22-0. At the moment, Arteezy will slap down the melee racks. The Searing Chains on Mind Control, but EG got what they wanted. And will they get back out again safely? Arteezy, he's actually just rotating in towards the mid. He wants to keep going. He actually picked up the cheese as well, so he's got that extra bit of life. Rage is up, feeding into the tier 3 tower. And maybe this is that time they disengage now.
Against Lifestealer. He just sits in the front and he's got so many survivability.
Searing Chains from Sumail. Caught Kuro, caught Miracle. They want to Timber Chain away, but Sumail quit so quick in on the stuns. Miracle can't even Timber Chain out of this one. Reactive armor charges don't exist for him anymore again. Mind Control. Now the front line is trying to work with the Bear. Miracle low on life, over on the side. He wants to start regenerating. He'll only do that back at the fountain. Team Liquid, is this the time you call it? You are getting completely destroyed inside your base. Sumail wants to go for more. He wants to keep this stat padding continuing. Competitive games have never been this one-sided against Team Liquid. And EG now going for the Megas. Mind Control back to the front line, but back into the death pool as well.
Man, it looks like that's going to be it. I mean, 30 minutes, triple racks here. Can Liquid even kill creeps easily?
No. And double Searing Chain again. Sumail is just so good with his jumps back in after Kuro. Kuro has to escape out of the Shadow Realm. GH a 4-star buff. They keep the Searing Chains on. GH almost, in fact, does tick out to fierce damage. They are finishing this job. Liquid are making them work for it. Maybe they're just looking for some extra time just to discuss Game 3. Either that or they're hoping for something miraculous. They're jumping around the back lines. Kuro, Miracle, don't find the target. In fact, it's EG finding GH. He's down as well. 27 for Oro. The creeps are too thick. And it is a flawless victory for Evil Geniuses. 27-0 in 32-27.